Hello, my name is Edwin Bear.
Hello, I'm William Perryman.
Today we will be talking about our project Hokie Houses that we wrote for VT Hacks 13. The problem that we wanted to solve with our program is college renting and for apartments and housing. For example, in my first year here at Virginia Tech, it was hard to find uh, a good website that I could go and apply for an apartment. Thankfully, I had a group of guys, a community that helped me through that process. But for those that do not have that community, I believe that Hokie Houses is going to be that friend that gets them through.
So our solution to this problem of students, facing issues applying for houses, nowadays you can find apartments online through Zillow, apartments.com, and rent.com. But we want to automate this process and make it as easy as possible for a college student who can sometimes be lazy or slow. And we set deadlines. We try to automate steps, and we find houses and bring it to their attention. All right, so in this project, we have three main methods. We have app.jsx, which is our React file with JavaScript that holds, HTML elements, CSS, and any JavaScript that we use. It's basically our entire front end. And in the back end, we have app.py, which imports Flask. And Flask basically makes a localized web environment that you can pass through. Parameters or an input from the React and pass it into our search function.py. And then from our search function py, we pass that back into app.jsx. And then in our search function, which is basically where we have our SERP API, which basically it searches the web, finds 10 targets with our prompt. So you can see we have all the Blacksburg streets, and then we'll pass through the rent, the bedrooms, and the bathrooms. And then from there, we will return a JSON file, and that JSON file contains the name of the rental, the address, the distance from Drillfield, which we believe is the center of campus, the rent price, number of bedrooms, number of bathrooms, and then website link, which I'll get into that in a second. So here's a quick demo of our Hokie Homes. Right here, you can see I can search prices, work, apartments. I'll just leave all the default inputs false. And it'll take a second as it Googles and takes down that data from Google, puts it into OpenAPI, and OpenAPI will return us three results. So as you can see here, I can just, uh, it's going to take a second to populate the listings. So I can click on Zillow here, and it gives us the exact location and listing for an apartment. And then you can see I can apply here, and it'll give us a to-do list with 11 tasks and the prerequisites for each task. And let's say I can start the task here, mark it as complete, and then it implements everything up here. And I can also do more at once if I want to stack them on top of each other. Yeah, so that concludes the demo.
All right, this is what we could do in the weekend, but what can we do in the future? So in a week, we would be able to finish all of our methods and get our UI to a higher level. In a month, we would be able to add calendars, schedule meetings and notifications, and all sorts of widgets on our site. And in a year, we hope to be at multiple campuses, helping all college students through their rough renting experience.
Thank you for spending your time with us.